Which fictional character do you think would definitely have an OnlyFans? Deadpool. The Greenham. This is the bravest take. Roger, from American Dad. Probably would have multiple accounts, given the number of personas he has. Eric Foreman's sister edit. Wow, I've caused a lot painful confusion apparently. Eric's sister from that 70s show, not How Smile. Lori? Oh totally. Meredith from The Office. Creed 2, but not for the same reasons. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a chin, a mouth, 10 fingers, 2 nipples, a butt, 2 kneecaps, a penis. I have just described to you Creed Braddon. Regina George's mom. I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. Do you guys need anything? Some snacks? A condom? LMK. Peggy Hill. But she just posts her musings, completely unaware of the sexual content on the site. Wow. I had no idea this was going to blow up like this. Thank you everybody. Or as Peggy would say, oh yeah. Mad Moxie, from Borderlands franchise, hands down. Edit, got her name wrong, FML. Edit 2, thanks for the awards, kind strangers. I'll excuse myself on this edit, because it's my first time, so I'm a little baffled lol. Man, she'd be responsible for making the app. Exactly. I mean, you return her pictures and she then uploads them to the EchoNet. And you get a nice shotgun. Mr. Garrison from South Park edit. Wow, thanks for the awards. I knew watching South Park a lot would come in handy one day. And Cartman's mom. I haven't seen the show in a while, maybe she already has won. Edit. Wow, I've never ever had so much upvotes before. Never thought it would be about Cartman's mom's on Levan though. Thanks for the award, too. Pretty sure there was an episode where they found her in a German scat porno. Also on the cover of a crack whore magazine. Those first few seasons of South Park were really iconic. They really came out swinging. Gaston. No one strips like Gaston. No one drips like Gaston. Eats a shit ton of mushrooms and trips like Gaston. And every last inch of his dick is covered in hair. When he was a lad he ducked 4 dozen eggs every night for his dick to get large. Now he's a man and cucks 9 dozen men, just to show them who's ducking in charge. Holy duck, that was gold. I'm dying RN. Second verse, no one ducks like Gaston. Busts a nut like Gaston. No one practically impales little sluts like Gaston. Gaston, I've been told that my girth is intimidating. Lube up your holes for Gaston. You have a gift, my friend. Dennis Reynolds. D would too, but would have only 1 or 2 followers for comedic effect, with one of said followers being Cricket, if he can afford such a thing. Only birds. Zap Brannigan edit. I enjoy that this is the comment that has given me the most likes and rewards, thanks guys. And he'd force Kif to be a follower. Kif would be the photographer, and in some shots you'd get a glimpse of him from a mirror in the background sighing painfully as he took the picture. Pam Poovey. Maybe even Cheryl? Or is it Carol? Whatever her name is, lol. On the app it's definitely Crystal. Eleanor Shellstrop from The Good Place. Jason Mendoza too, but he might have made it to sell his dance act and was confused when people thought he had started doing porn. And Tahani would have an OnlyFans account, an exclusive social network for the famous and well-connected. Of course, she should point out that she doesn't use it but felt compelled to join when she was invited by Ashton Kutcher, as he has grown sensitive from her repeated rejections and she wanted to avoid another Mila Kunis situation. I like how the truth cube lit up green after one of her absurdly specific stories, implying that all of them are true. I always assumed all of her stories were true, and she was still deeply unhappy anyway. That's what I assumed. She knew all these people and had all these wonderful stories, and her life seemed so amazing, but in the end she died alone because they weren't real deep meaningful friendships. I honestly thought that was the main point of her character. She's rich, well-connected, and basically has a life that many would kill for. But it's all so superficial and meaningless. Gilderoy Lockhart, but there would never be any action. Well, as 5-time winner of the Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award, he needs some platform on which to keep the ladies satisfied, right? Can one cast spells through media? Like, could Lockhart just sit on his arse while recording, then modify the memory of the watcher to believe they had seen some amazing content? Quagmire. Giggity. Klaus Hargreaves. Came here to say this. And no way he's not rich doing it. He started a cult, for frick's sake. He can certainly pull those big influencer numbers. Funny when you think about how Allison uses her powers to get people to like her, yet Klaus just somehow manages to do the same thing just by being his batshit self. He's easily my favorite character in that show. Amy Wong, Futurama. That's a weird way to spell Zap Brannigan. I find the most erotic part of a woman is the boobies. Off topic, but I do a passable Zap Brannigan impression, and one of the regulars at the bar that I work at has a solid kiff, so this gets said a lot. Mystique, that might be the only one I'd pay for. You could request for her to turn into anyone. Shapeshifting is easily the easiest superpower to exploit for sexual purposes. It borders on unfair. The Boys had a disturbing twist on this. You could really use this reply in any superhero-related context, because The Boys is some ducked-up shit. Can't wait to see Jensen Ackles in that. Wonder how different he's going to be from the character he played for like 15 seasons. Tobias Funke would probably mistake it for something else. True. Both him and Lindsay would have accounts, but him by mistake thinking it's for networking actors. He would be baffled how popular his clips of acting as Lucille Bluth are. Edit Captain Jack Harkness. Edit 2, thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Maybe Funke. It would totally be a scam, but she would have one. Master Shake. In his ignorance he would buy a bunch of fans cooling off the house run by tons of extensions cords from Carl's house dangerously close to the pool, telling Meatwad to plug them in. I swear this is an episode. Kelly Bundy. Hell, maybe Peggy Bundy, with Al's blessing. Oh Al, can I please make one? Sure Peg, it beats you sitting around eating bonbons all day. Finally some cash flow in this house. No, it would be Al's get-rich-quick scheme until he realizes it's just his pals who have subscribed and Peg is actually enjoying the attention. Gina Linetti, and it would be called the G-Spot. Charles Boyle, and it's about food and family recipes. He invites Gina as a guest co-creator and introduces her as his stepsister. As his stepsister and former lover. Johnny Bravo. I'm not even sure has do porn on it though. More like one of those clickbait this one simple step will get any woman to drown you in squirt, where he just tries to teach guys how to pick up women as if it was a science class on how to dissect a frog. I mean, didn't the creators basically say the show revolves around the times he does not get any, because otherwise it would be boring as hell? So would it be correct to say that he's getting a lot of it off screen? Wow. Hit on 1,000 ladies, even if they're out of your league, and you're bound to score at least once. Jenna Maroney from 30 Rock. Sarah Lynn. Sextina Aquafina, but I think your answer is more on point. Mona Lisa Saperstein. Money please. Fiona Gallagher. And V, of course. I think V would have won way before Fiona. V was already doing cam work on the show. Fiona would probably be worried one of her brothers would see it or something.